Let's talk. As some of you may know, and by some of you I do mean very few of you, the last time I uploaded a video was 5 weeks ago, about maybe 6. I actually don't know when I'm going to be posting this. It's definitely not going to be the day I record it. So I don't know when I'm going to post this video. But it is April 22nd right now. About like a month and a week, something like that, after my last post. My last video. I did post a community note about me taking a break, and I know most people probably didn't see that. But for the people who did see that and were supporting me, I thank you. I really do. But this whole YouTube thing isn't what it used to be. And I'm going to dive a little bit into that and talk about what I'm thinking about this channel and it moving forward. Because I don't know how much farther forward I can go. I used to love making videos, but now it's just become more of a job. And I know people say that, it does become people's jobs. But this has become more of like a job, as in I don't enjoy it anymore. It's just a way for me to pass the time at this point. And I could be doing literally anything else. If you guys noticed, the past maybe 6 or 7, maybe up to 10 uploads, something like that. My videos have been about 15 to 30 minutes long. And that's a long video. It takes a long time to make those. And I just don't have the time to do it. I could barely get one out a week, and I missed a couple weeks here and there. And it's not like what it used to be. When I started the channel, I was making about 3 videos a week. And, that was pretty good, but I was in high school, right? I didn't have much else to do besides the YouTube channel. It didn't take me very long to edit a video. It took me maybe an hour to edit a video, 30 minutes to record it, something like that. Now, I'm recording like 2-hour-long videos and trying to condense those down into 15 to 30 minutes. And it takes me a long time. I've gone from it taking me about an hour per video to about 4 to 6 hours per video. And with the increased workload of literally everything else in my life, it's not something I can do consistently anymore. And on top of this, I've kind of fallen out of love with making videos and recording stuff. And part of that does stem from making animations. I believe downloading SFM was the beginning of the end of my channel. And as you can also tell, there hasn't been an animation for about a year on my channel. And then 2022, fall into winter, something around that time, I hit 900. I might be wrong about the time. It's been so long since I've hit 900 subscribers that I don't even know when that happened. It hasn't helped that I have been stuck at around 950 subscribers for almost a year and a half now, I think. If I'm not mistaken, maybe a little bit less. That really crippled the motivation, and I know that it really did slow down when I stopped animating, but that was the problem, the animations. I didn't make this channel wanting to be an animation channel, and I probably should have made a second channel. That was part of the reason why I stopped animating, is because I lost motivation because everything else I was doing wasn't hitting those marks that I wanted it to. It wasn't helping me grow like I wanted it to. It just became a sunk cost. It became something that I did but gained no satisfaction, no, reward to I guess that sounds ungrateful, but seriously, no reward. But when I posted a shitty animation that I, didn't like, or I was embarrassed, that I was animating Five Nights at Freddy's, who animates Five Nights at Freddy's at the age of 20? That was the beginning, but the real kicker was this winter. In December, I wanted to stream. I wanted to stream Spider-Man. I guess, I don't know what it is with the internet at my house, but it's gotten really bad recently, and I can't do any streaming from my room, I noticed, after the couple times I tried to stream, and they all kind of went to shit. But for some reason over the winter, my internet could not handle itself, and I stopped streaming. And I will say, one of the things I was looking forward to that winter, this past winter, was the streaming. That was the thing that I was most excited to start doing again when I got back home, and I couldn't. And that was kind of the nail in the coffin because of all the things that I enjoy least about making videos on YouTube is the editing. Because I've gotten to a point where a 15-minute video takes me 4 or 6 hours to make, and with such little gratification and reason to make those, with the 20 or so views I get per video compared to, you know, getting an average of 30 to 50, and then the stream's doing pretty well. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but the decline in attention that my videos and channel have gotten in the past year have really made me rethink this whole thing, and really made me consider that I can't keep doing this. And plus I have college, I have been looking for an internship for so long. I just got an offer. And not only that, but I'm working on a thesis for my school, plus everything else that's been going on in my life. I just don't have the time to do it. And it's not that I don't have free time. I do have a decent amount of free time. But it's that whenever I have that free time, I just want to relax, right? And I don't find editing videos relaxing anymore. I don't. It used to be a way for me to decompress and kind of forget about everything else going on in the world and my life and everything like that. But it got to the point where it just became a monotonous task, a painful experience, and just a bore. And when I want to relax, I don't want to be bored. I feel like that's pretty reasonable. I don't know. I don't think this channel is going to survive until the end of the year. I want it to, because I want to make one last best of video. Possibly make a best of, like, the channel entirely. And I will say, I do think that my channel has, I feel like, declined in quality, partially because of that lack of motivation, and change of editing style and things like that. That's another thing. I don't feel satisfied with the videos that I make. I don't feel fulfilled, and I don't feel like they're worth the attention. And, you know, I kind of miss the old days when I was kind of new to it. I didn't show my face. Because I feel like once I showed my face, I kind of became toned down, because subconsciously I thought, okay, well, I have the facial reactions and all that, so there's a little bit more content there, so I can kind of tone it down on the personality part. And that has affected some of the content. I will admit, it has affected some of the content. And then I've just realized that recently I'm just not cut out for that. I'm not cut out for the entertainment, I guess, industry. I don't know. I'm not as entertaining as I used to think I was. And that's not saying that I'm like, feel sorry for myself or anything. I don't. I just don't think this is the direction my life should take. I think I should probably put my effort into something else. Whether that be my major or my thesis or whatever it is, I'll figure that out. But I don't think I should put a lot of time and energy into this anymore, because there's no back and forth. There's no, like, trade here where I give you guys content and then I get a lot of views, likes, comments, and stuff like that. It's really a one-sided thing. I provide you guys with content and, you know, call it a day. And I don't want to sound ungrateful, because I do really enjoy seeing the reactions to the content. That's the thing that I miss. I miss the reactions. I miss the comments. I miss the chat when I would stream. I miss all of that. I don't miss, you know, the views I was getting, right? I miss the conversations. I miss when people would, like, comment on something they thought was funny in a video, or they saw something funny happen in a stream, or they made a joke, or I made a joke, or I said something wrong, and people reacted to it. And I miss that. And I don't know if I can recover from this, because my channel has hit such a low point that it's basically equivalent to when I started. The level of engagement has gone down to a point where it might even be lower than when I started. Because at least when I started, you know, I had a bunch of people, like, watching the videos, trying to support me as friends. And then once I started streaming, that's when it really kicked off. But now I don't feel like it's worth my time anymore. So I think in the summer, it's not going to be very frequent, but I'm going to try out something. I'm going to move my setup from my room to the basement. I do think having my whole setup in my bedroom kind of also applied to that feeling of that feeling of burnout, you know, feeling tired of making videos, was because I would sit at my desk inches from my bed, and then once I was done for the night, I'd crawl into my bed and go to sleep. And You know, I hear about this all the time, is that you don't want to have your work be in the same room as your leisure. And I didn't think that was real. I'll be honest, I didn't think that was real. And it is. I think that's partially had an effect on how I felt about this channel, because it would just be wake up, go to my desk, or wake up, go to actual work in the summer, and then come back and sit at my desk, and then go to bed. It wasn't a place of relaxation anymore. It wasn't a place of solace, I guess, is the word. So I think in the summer, like I said, I'm going to move my setup. I'm going to move it back down to the basement. The problem is, between when I originally made videos in my basement, I moved to college right after that. And while I was here, the whole thing got remodeled. So I would need to find a new place to put it. But I'm hoping maybe the reason my internet was so bad was because of the location in my house compared to like the router and all of that. I don't know. I'm not a tech guy. I don't know how the internet works. I don't know how routers work. I don't know how Wi-Fi works. I'm not gonna say that I know how it all works. I just know that when I connect it, I can watch YouTube and stream and stuff. When I get back home, I'm gonna move it to the basement, because that's where I started, right? And that's where the internet was okay, and that's where, I had a lot of time. It was separate, a lot of good times, and it was separate from my room. So maybe that'll make it better, but I think I'm going to stick to streaming in the summer. I don't think I'm going to make that much edited content. I know that there are series that kind of just stopped, like FNAF VR, Help Wanted. That kind of just got cut off, and I don't know if I'm going to finish that, I will be honest. I might post a highlights reel of the remaining stuff. Maybe. There's like a 10% chance I do that. Lethal Company, I might, make a video here and there. But I think the content's going to be extremely slow from here till the end. I'm going to just probably stream, because I'm going to be working this summer. And I'm going to want that leisure time. And I think if I just stream, I'll have much more enjoyment from that. And it'll feel much more like a relaxing activity than another boring task. And I'm hoping that maybe if I move to the basement, the internet will be better. I don't know. I'm going to try to stream things. I don't think I'm going to stream every day. I'm going to try to stream at least once a week. Might move to Twitch. I don't know. I'd have to figure it out. But it's been over a month since I posted last. And I didn't even make a video about going on a break. I thought I should update you guys and, kind of vent to myself here. I don't know. I don't know when you're going to see this. It's definitely not going to be the same day I record it. But I'm hoping I can get this back up and running, and if I can just do the streaming on the side, that would be great. But as for the edited content, I have no passion really for it anymore. It was fun when I started, it was a good hobby in high school, but now that I'm kind of moving on, I'm a junior in college now, which is crazy. I'm at the end of the line here. Follow me on X, I guess, if you want to know what's going on in my life. I don't post much on the community tab here. I don't post much or anything on Instagram that isn't content related. So just, if you're interested, follow me on X. I'll put the link. It's in my bio. I don't know if I'll be able to put it in my description because of the sheer lack of content recently. There's been a few times where I've lost a lot of privileges on YouTube in the past year. So if I can't put the link to my X profile, and by X I mean Twitter, I hate that it's called X now, but if you can't find that link in the description, then it's going to be in my channel bio. But yeah, if you want to know what's going on in my life, maybe what movies I'm watching, games that I'm trying out, or just typical shenanigans, out drinking with the boys and whatnot, just follow me there. I'm not really going to post much, but hopefully I will see you guys in May. I do have a week of free time before I go off to work, so maybe I'll try to stream a few times there, but no promises. If I can't get it to work, then I think this is gonna be it, guys. But I'll make a video then, so this isn't a formal goodbye or anything. I'll make a video or something if that's the case, and I'm hoping not to, but if that ends up being the case, then expect a best of me, period, end of story type video. And I will include, if I do end up making a video, I will include moments from unreleased footage that I've saved over the years, because there's a lot of unreleased stuff. Not a lot, but a good chunk of unreleased videos and stuff that I haven't posted, so I might add those. If you're here and you watched to this point, I hope you enjoyed. I think I'm probably going to put Minecraft on in the background or something. Maybe Helldivers? But yeah, maybe Helldivers. But I hope you enjoyed just something on this channel. I really hope at least one of my videos has at least made you chuckle, or you just enjoyed it, period. Because that's what it's all about. That's why I made this channel. I wanted to entertain people. And you know, I think I've done what I said I was gonna do. So I will see you guys hopefully in May, and we'll see where it goes from there. Bye bye.